Manchester United do business, they do it in style. They just be quiet the whole time. They'll be quiet the whole time of the transfer news season, hoping that they'll do something. Then they disappoint. Then us fans from other clubs will start making fun of them. Then when they do their business, they do it quite well that it leaves us all speechless. Hi, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect, and I am your host Sam, and we are back again with another video. So it's official now people, Manchester United have signed Donny van der Beek as their new signing, and things are moving, guys. It seems like all the Manchester fans are so excited that, can you believe that since he was signed, Sky Sports are reporting that 1 hour from then, the Twitter account of Donny van der Beek has around 20,000 followers, new 20,000 followers, and it's still growing up to now. It's still growing, the Twitter account. So wow, it's amazing. And now United fans are excited that Jadon Sancho deal is the next thing that is to come after they just signed Donny van der Beek. So I would like to hear from you. What do you think he is going to be like next season after United just finished doing this business, signing Donny van der Beek? How is this going to transform their squad? Because now we are talking that in their midfielder they now have Donny van der Beek, Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, and that is just so big. Looking at it and trying to think about it is just so big. It actually gives them an idea, or it actually gives them a way forward as they try to get more to wherever they wanna be. So this Football Connect. I'm forgetting. This is the Football Connect, and we are talking about the new story, guys, and all the new signings that are happening, and all the new stories that are just coming out from different clubs. I'm loving how the Premier League and all other clubs are moving in this time now. All the transfers are now happening so fast. Since we are left to the 10 days before the Premier League starts, all the clubs are moving, getting their business done, moving with their new players, trying to move, except, well, you guessed it, my team, Liverpool. With Liverpool, we are still being linked with players. We haven't signed. We only signed the Constantina, and that was it. All the players who are coming, we are just being linked with them. But talk about other clubs, Chelsea, Tottenham. Business is happening. They are moving. Tottenham have already signed 2 players, and United have signed 1, and they are looking forward for another signature coming soon. And United are going after big players. Only Gunnar Solskjaer this time is doing his business wisely. He's going after good players who are changing, who are going to transform a lot of things in their club. So we need to wake up Liverpool if you want to compete next season, to actually do something. In fact, with the Liverpool, we are only getting the serious things that are actually making noises, players being linked away. I heard the people talking about Dhaka. I did talk about it when I made that 10 minutes video, talking about what Dhaka was like doing and whatever that was going to be happening, and I don't know, it left me a little bit speechless, not knowing what is happening though, because I'm hearing that they're saying that 75 million euro is the contract, is what they signed with the club, that any club that comes after him, they have to pay that certain amount of money. So we know, even if we have a good relationship with the Red Bull, that will never happen. So I don't know. Let me just now go back to the transfers, guys. But before I go to the transfers, there's some sad news that we just received. They're saying that Neymar has kind of like caught the coronavirus. He has been found with the coronavirus in his system, and we are just hoping that he gets better, he recovers and comes back to the world of football a freshman. So all our prayers are here with you. In fact, they actually said that PSG reported that they have 3 players who have confirmed that they have coronavirus, and it seems like in those 3 players, Neymar is included as one of the players. So our prayers and thoughts are with them, so that they recover so fast before the season starts. Because also I believe that the Ligue A season is about to start, so we need to pray for that as well, so that these guys, they can actually recover from this. But even though, let's put it aside, let's try. Hello Mr. Mobin, how are you? It's been a long time, you've been quiet. What has been happening? We are just hearing that players are being signed by different clubs, but our club is just quiet. In fact, we are hearing that Gini Wijnaldum is going, and the reason why Gini Wijnaldum is not going to sign a new contract with Liverpool is that Liverpool said that they want him there, but they don't want to give him the 4-year contract he is asking for. He wants to be certain that if Liverpool are gonna extend his contract with them, they'll give him at least 4 years contract to thank him for all the good works he has done. But Liverpool are failing to do that, and so that if they're failing, is now deciding to go join Ronald Koeman at Barcelona. I want to hear what you think. What do you think about this situation? How do you think it's gonna be sorted? Because it frustrates us as Liverpool fans, and at the same time hoping to sign Thiago Ataranta. Oh, is it? Yeah, Thiago Acaranta. And we are just hearing that the club, it seems like they don't have the funds to actually sign the player. You wonder that a club as big as Liverpool, we are saying we have no funds to sign Thiago. Does that even make sense? I don't understand. 30 million, that's saying that they actually have no money to sign in. Do you have any information you can give us that you can actually explain what is happening here? Why would Liverpool say that they have no money with all the trophies we have actually achieved? And I'm talking about all the trophies that we got. They didn't just come on their own. They came with something. The Liverpool had to be given something for them to actually get those trophies. So it doesn't make sense when they're telling you that we don't have money. According to me, it doesn't even make sense. I don't know to you. You can leave your comments so that I will try to visit them back. And don't forget to click like and subscribe to this channel, guys. It helps us a lot as we are trying to grow as a channel and we extend this family. Okay, so let me move on to some transfers. I know that you're typing, Mr. Mobin. I'll be waiting for your comment. Let me move on to some transfers that are happening all over the world, which are not Liverpool related, which is something I don't like, but it's something that is happening. And for a fact, we just have to accept the fact that nothing is going to happen in our club for such a time. That's what I have to say. Nothing's going to happen for such a time. As you can see, United have done their business so well. They've signed one of the youngsters who's still hot, who's making noise. So this was their announcement. Done deal. Manchester United have signed Donny van der Beek from Ajax for around 40 million euro on a 5-year contract. So he's a good youngster who's going to be there for such a long time, and is going to be representing their club for such a long time. So we have to wait and see what happens. We have to wait and see. I get tired sometimes of complaining about my team. As much as I love Liverpool, it gets frustrated sometimes. It irritates us. I know that all of the people in this time, we are hoping that we strengthen our team somewhere and somehow, so that when the new season starts, we can actually represent our clubs better. Look at what Chelsea have done, which actually what Chelsea has done, I think it's going to cost them, but we don't want to talk about that yet. They'll say that we are hating, so we want the Premier League itself to show them that what they are doing can hurt a club to the knees. That's what I believe. So we'll wait and see about that. But let me cover the transfer news. So this was the last one that I did in the morning when I was talking about Manchester United have not entered the race to sign Thiago Acaranta from Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich used their mouthpiece in the media so that Liverpool would cough up the money. That's an interesting thing. I was just thinking to myself that so Bayern Munich really wants to make money out of these transfer, that they're willing to do crazy stuff just to push for something to happen, just to push so that Liverpool can actually do business with them, because Liverpool just went quiet on them. So we have to see on whatever that happens, and we have to actually find something that can actually explain the situation at hand, because it doesn't make sense at the moment. It doesn't even make sense. So we'll wait and see. Let me move on to the next story. So done deal. PSV have announced their signing of Auguste left back Philip Matt for around 10 million euro, good for them and both. Newcastle are on the verge of completing the signing of a free agent, Ryan Fraser, the ex-Bournemouth winger who has rejected Crystal Palace to join the Toons. The Toons, I think they're talking about Newcastle. So this could be good news for them because Ryan Fraser, I want to say, I don't think he's a bad player when you look at him. He's one good player and you have to actually appreciate what he brings to the table of that team of Bournemouth that was relegated. So you can't say he's really a bad player, but he does provide some certain skills and whatever that happens. But that's all we can say. We have to move on because we have nothing to say more about the player. Aston Villa are on the path of signing Romero. I did talk about this before. Philippe Coutinho has officially ended his loan at Bayern Munich and returning to FC Barcelona. So is he going back to Barcelona as a treble winner after winning 3 trophies with Bayern Munich? And in those Bayern Munich, he won the Champions League, their home league, and the cup league that they play for in the country. So this is some interesting news for them, guys, and I hope that something can actually happen. But at the moment, that's what we are hearing, guys, and we'll wait to see what happens next. But good news for him. I hope he gets game time under the new manager of Barcelona, who's Ronald Koeman. We'll be looking at it and we'll be analyzing it and giving you our thoughts and all our feedback as we see things as they try to progress to the next issue. But at the moment, this is the news we are getting, guys, that Philippe Coutinho is going back to Barcelona now, hoping that he gets game time, or if he doesn't, he has to go back on a loan or something like that. We have to wait and see. We'll just keep our eyes on the situation. And there's the Don van der Beek news. So done deal. Scott Park has signed a 3-year contract as Fulham manager. So Scott Park, when Fulham was being relegated, which was the season before the last one that finished, he went just, I think he had about 3 or 4 days when he was just taken as the Newcastle manager. He was actually supposed to be the caretaker coach like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, like even Frank Lampard, if I remember so well. I'm not really sure about Frank Lampard, but like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was supposed to be only a caretaker manager. Then he impressed the club where he was at the championship, and he managed to bring the club back to the Premier League. So they've decided to thank him for his work and his hard work, and giving him a new contract as a sign of good faith from the club. So we hope that the best will happen for him this season in the Premier League. You see that Fulham are preparing by all means to be ready for whatever that is about to come to them. So good luck to him, and we'll keep a closer look to him on whatever that will be happening. So thumbs up for the new 40 million euro man at Manchester United. Source Manchester United, they are still enjoying themselves. Everton have agreed a 20 million pounds fee for Watford to sign Doucouré, Abdul Doucouré. So this telegram was saying that Everton, as they are on the verge of signing James Rodriguez, and is it Everton? Somebody they're signing as well. Then now they're signing Doucouré. So it seems like good business is being done at Everton. They're really trying to prepare for next season. So it's gonna be an interesting season. But in terms of this big club, these clubs that are not in the top 6, it does scare me. It doesn't even scare me at all. Because usually they sign this player and they'll be missing some stuff, and we always find a way to punish them. So I'm not really afraid of Everton, unless if they beat us now on the Merseyside derby. That's when I'm going to be afraid now. That's when I have to talk about a lot of things. But in the moment, I can't be afraid. We have to wait and see on how things develop and how things change. But in the situation that we're hearing right now, this is what is happening, and we'll keep giving you information as it comes, guys. So the next story, Don van der Beek on taking the number 34 shirt at Manchester United. Maybe you know the story. He has had a heart attack, and he is a good friend of mine, and I'm really close with his family and his brother in one of the most best friends, and I talked a lot with them. Who's this? Oh, I think that's the guy. Seems like there's a guy who just got a heart attack. I think he was playing with him at Ajax, as you can see there. who actually wears jersey number 34, as you can see. So it's like a reminder to his friend who has a heart attack, and I hope it gets better. But that's the situation we're in, guys, and I hope that COVID doesn't do anything to him, because COVID is just irritating and it's killing people, guys, big time. So we just hope and pray that for the good and the best. So good luck to see whatever that is about to happen with Don van der Beek. But I believe it's going to be a success at Manchester United. I believe it's going to be a success. As much as I hate to say it, I believe it's going to be a success. Aston Villa are in talks to sign Callum Wilson from Bournemouth for €20 million, and are on the verge of completing the £16 million for Matt Cash from Nottingham Forest. Source BBC. So that's good news, I believe. Lionel Messi's father, Jose, my son will not stay. So Lionel Messi's father is making it clear that no matter whatever that happens in this transfer or whatever Barcelona are trying to do, his son is not staying at Barcelona, no matter they like it or not. It's better for them to move on to other players or to move on to other people, but he's saying that he's going to do whatever it takes to get his son out of Barcelona this season. But we have to wait and see. Remember when they signed the new contract, where they were actually happy that they would be earning around 930 each and every week. They knew what they were signing for, and at the same time, when they knew that there was a 700 million euro for their son to ever go to any other club, they knew what they were doing. They knew that they thought they were gonna finish the season, so they just have to finish the season so that he can go as a free agent. That's what I think. We'll wait and see whatever that happens, guys. But he's declaring that his son is going somewhere. He's not staying at Barcelona. That's what he's saying. Let me move on to other news. Let's see if we have any other news to cover. Sorry, there's some dogs making noise outside here. So, like I was saying, a deal done for Parker. Scott Parker has signed now a 3-year contract with Fulham after guiding the club back to the Premier League. Parker has pinned a fresh terms with that we will keep him at Cavern Cottage until the summer of 2023. I'm delighted to have signed a new contract, a new deal, which shows mutual faith and commitment on both sides, and the clubs what, and I'm pleased with the hard work we have carried on and behind the scene, which resulted in this. Let me remove this before I start playing. Resulted into this achievement of our objectives or promotion of the Premier League last month. This has been a huge effort involving many people, and I am continued to be I'm continued in our preparation for the new season. Signing new deals provide stability and opportunities to keep on developing the team. This is still a lot of hard work ahead of us. There's still a lot of work ahead of us, and we will always be striving to improve progress every day. So, as you can see, there are some good news of what is happening right now. People are celebrating, and they're saying that there's still a lot of things for him to go as a manager, and we is hoping that he will do so well at the thing that is signed in the contract he has signed. We'll keep a closer look on it, and we'll keep giving you everything that changes, guys, and I hope that you go very, very well. But congratulations that he has signed a new contract, and we hope that you will do provide the best in the next season that is coming. We'll just keep our eyes and we'll keep looking on whatever that will be changing. So I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think Fulham will offer this season in the Premier League? I'm just curious. I want to hear it. Put it there in the comments below, guys. I want to hear what you think they are going to offer in this. So we'll wait and see. Let me see what we are going to have to cover again. So Van der Sar sends a message to United. Who's Van der Sar now? Take care of him. Hashtag at United. Dreams like Donny. Van der Sar, who's this? From the Dutch, from one Dutchman to another. So I think that's one player who used to play for United who was just sending a message that they should take care of the little guy as he's moving to this. Then there's the Decorah issue, and this is what has happened. That Donny is now this. Okay, we wait to see what is to be offered now, as people, all the information are just under Van der Beek. Aston Villa have opened talks over 20 million for yes, we did talk about that. Arsenal failed with the bid, with Van der Beek bid. Yeah, that is actually proving that's what happened. Arsenal, you are still not a big club, so you need to grow. You have to accept the situation. So Tottenham, they're still in talks with their keeper to sign Jaeger Lloris on a new deal. So this is the situation we have. Football Insider says that Tottenham have opened talks with club captain Jaeger Lloris over a new contract. The World Cup winner goalkeeper still has 2 years to run in his existing deal, but the report claims that Spurs are keen to tie him down for the rest of his career. The club has already brought in a renewed backup this summer in Stanley Joe Hart on a free transfer. So I think it's just a reminder. The Inter not interested in this. So the news that we have, guys, for you today, if I have to say, the news we do have for you today is just that clubs are signing players. Chelsea, with all the signings that are happening, and also United have signed a big signing, and every other clubs, Tottenham, everyone are being linked with other people. Business is happening. The clubs are moving. They're taking out the money, and Liverpool are still complaining that they have no money, which is kind of irritating and stuff. But at the same time, as Liverpool fans, as we have seen in the past years, Liverpool are somehow a club that try to keep all their transfers in privacy. That they put it as a private, then they just release it when the deal is already done. So maybe we might hope that there's something that is happening behind the scene that we are not seeing at the moment, and we hope and just wait and we pray that something can happen. That's what I can only say. But at the moment, we have to keep watching it, whatever that is going to be changing and whatever that will be happening. So that's all that I think I have for you today, because I have no new news that I can say that I can go over. I've already done a lot of videos, some short. I think I've done my shortest video today. It was a 3 minutes video when I was talking about United not being interested in Thiago Alcantara. Thiago, which I couldn't actually do because I was busy, but I had to just at least cover something, just a little bit. At the same time, I've done another one which was around 10 minutes, and now I'm doing another one that's going to end at least maybe around 25 minutes, which is okay according to how I rate my videos whenever I'm doing these things. But that's the situation we have, guys, at the moment, and that's the information we are getting, that Donny van der Beek is now a United player. Liverpool, we are still hoping that we sign somebody, at least a defender. We were linked with the Celtic defender in the morning, but it just went quiet. We'll keep a closer look on it. And we heard about the Dhaka issue, and we're linked with the Saha, exactly from Watford. So a lot of things are being said about there's rumors, but I feel like they're going to remain as rumors. And now I'm actually afraid as a Liverpool fan that whenever we are linked with a player for such a long time, our fears always come true that we never sign a player. It happened with Fikir. It happens again with Timo Werner. And now it's happening again with Thiago Alcantara. We just hope something happens. I don't know what's happening with my tongue today. I can actually pronounce Alcantara. I don't know. You correct me and maybe give me something that I can actually do to learn. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Alcantara, I think. Yeah, Alcantara or something like that. So we have to wait and see whatever that happens, guys. And I hope you will be impressed with whatever that will be done by the board or whatever Liverpool do. But at the moment, that's the situation we have. If you are excited as a United fan, please don't forget to put the thumbs up. And the Liverpool fans, don't forget to give me your thoughts on whatever that is happening around the Liverpool business, why we are losing Ronaldo, because the Liverpool board are actually being stingy enough. They're not actually thinking of signing a player who wants to be in the club, who has been a servant of the club for such a long time. They just, I don't know why they're not doing their business so that they just get the player in the club for such a long time. We have to wait and see on that situation. But as we speak right now at the moment, guys, that's all that I had for you. And I hope again we meet again on another video. It seems like Mr. Mobin, something happened that he couldn't stay with us for such a long time. He has disappeared. We will hope to see him later, or you give us any information on whatever that would have happened. And if he leaves a video or any comment, I'll do address it in the next video, like I did with Mr. David's comment. You can even check it in the former videos that I did. I always address every comment that you leave you leave here, guys, because I understand how much you be putting all these things in the comments. So please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to watch some of the videos that are just appearing next to this. I know that is from Africa Football Connect. Thanks to YouTube for that. And please don't help us by supporting our page by sharing it to different people and to different websites, to your social media, so that we try to create this family to grow. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you later. This has been Sam, and this has been Africa Football Connect, and we are